crystals haul. Make sure you click that subscribe, tap the bell and notifications. That way you get notified of new content from me daily. And I also want to update you with something important. So these 20 new crystals that I'm going to show you today and talk about and describe the metaphysical properties, show you them up close and in detail. If you book a Reiki healing on my website, links in the description box below, you request like a general healing, I'm going to intuitively pick some of these new crystals for your session so you can get more energized and powerful energy sent your way. And sometimes it depends on what you pick. Like if you want a Reiki for sadness, maybe there's a crystal here that's good for sadness too. So there you go. And I did recently shout out a newsletter with that information, so please make sure you go to my homepage of TonyBomboni.com. Scroll down a bit, you'll find it. To sign up to the newsletter, you just enter your name and email, and you get 20% off all my services for life, officially, okay? And I also wanted to address a comment I've received recently. I feel like sometimes I get like random new viewers or non-viewers, I call them, where they just check on me once in a while to see how I'm doing, or maybe just to troll or hate on my videos. I don't know, but I get all walks of life, so I'm not surprised. But I was a little stunned at, it was not many, but the few number of people who thumbs up their comment. They probably don't watch my videos, never heard of me, but I have to say the woman was too stunned to speak. I made a video recently where it was like the weirdest video, and I purposely rushed that video because it was a weird video. Like, I was trying to get my point across how weird the video was, and someone, obviously they're new to my channel, clearly, and they've never booked my services before, otherwise they wouldn't be talking like this, mentioned that, or rather they suggested and implied that I was rushing my content, when clearly the video was a weird video, and that was done intentionally. I do not rush these videos. I take my time. I would not be making hour-long videos like this one were I to be rushing them. And the planning and the purchases that goes behind my content requires funding. So if you do not like that I promote my website, which 99% do, I give you permission to walk away from this page. Feel free, because I will be promoting my website more, because I need funding to make my content. I cannot do this for free, and the amount of time that I invest in my content requires funding, realistically, and people know that. This video cost me over $300. Okay? I cannot do that for free, realistically. I need to receive funding to do these types of content. So, yeah. Anyways, now that I got that out of the way, yes, I will shamelessly and pakutu promote TonyBomboni.com more, because I need to. I need your help, now more than ever. And I need that support to keep going. You cannot get these daily videos without the funding and support that goes on TonyBomboni.com. You would not even see these videos were it not for your help there. I would have to end up doing something totally different with my life and move on, because these videos do occupy a lot of my time. So, I hope you understand the value behind them, and that I do contribute a lot of my life to this content. So, thank you for commenting that, whoever you are, because, you know what, it's a nice reminder why I do what I do, and, you know, I'm not here to argue or dispute with anyone, or, prove myself. I don't need to. And that feels good, because I know what I'm doing is right, and it may not make sense to you. It may not make sense to that commenter, but it makes perfect sense to me, and it clearly makes sense to other people, because they love my services, they love what I have to offer, and I still do ASMR in them. So yeah, it does make sense. I do your Reiki. I do your tarot. I do your coffee cup readings. I do your candle wax readings in ASMR. And I offer custom ASMR, so of course I'm gonna offer my services because it still has something to do with ASMR, doesn't it? So, yeah, just like you would need a second or third job to pay your bills, so do I. That's my second and third job, do you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know what else to say, but I just wanted to clear the air. Especially for those who thumbs up that comment. Alright, so, can we move on? Okay. I hope that didn't come across harsh. Like, I meant it to be stern, but in a nice, loving manner. Because, I don't get those comments at, like, oh my god, like, I don't remember the last time I got a comment like that. Months and months ago. But once in a while I do get them, and I'm like, I'm stunned because I don't know how many more ways I have to prove myself. So I just kind of let go. Let God, let God take care of things for me, and that's that. So thank you. God bless you all. Love and light to you all who showed support and love for my channel. And here are the first name shoutouts for those people who booked a 30-minute session with me or longer on my website. Your names are Ashley, and Annabelle. There's 2 different Ashleys, so thank you, both Ashleys and Annabelle, for booking 30 minutes or more. Okay, so let's start this video. So I have spent the time to write down all of the crystals' metaphysical meanings, so I don't have to look on my phone and scroll. So yeah, I decided to not be lazy and do the preparation for this video. This is my biggest crystal haul purchase, like, ever. The most expensive. Like I mentioned, like, they're over $300. Like, oh my god, I know it's crazy, but you know what? I'm like, go big or go home, right? And yeah, so yeah, like I said, I do invest. The more you guys support, the more I can invest in these videos on this YouTube channel. So there you go. It's not. See, that was probably a booking. Alright, you know what? Thank you if that was. You know what I'm saying? Manifestation, right? Thank you, crystals, for helping me. If that was the case, I don't know. It's probably just who knows what kind of email. I'm going through it right now. Like, my vision has gotten worse in my left eye, and I had to book an appointment today, and then my roof was leaking this morning. I'm like, Lord Jesus. Oh, so I'm dealing with that right now. There was just some issue with the new roof. I'm like, oh, Lord, what else? But God is watching, God is protecting, right? Alrighty, so here we go, guys. Yes, I wrote down the definitions, and here we go. So here's the first crystal. Alright, the first crystal is celestial quartz. Celestial quartz, and it has this kind of sandstony rough texture on the bottom. I don't know if all of them do, but this is just the one I purchased. You can see the cluster. It's very pretty. I like how it looks. And they sent a sunstone sample stone with it, which I love. It's a little sample piece stone. And they were kind enough to send a definition, which I love. Honestly, all crystal sellers should at least slap on a post-it note with the name of the stone, because I think a lot of times when they sell these stones, they think they're the buyer is only buying that stone and nobody else's stone, so they throw that stone in there, and it's like, I forgot what stone I bought, so you have to go back to the email. So it's like, at least put a little sliver of paper with the name there. Like, most companies I notice don't even bother putting a definition, properties, what type, if it's even authentic, right? Anyway, it is what it is. So this is from, shout out to Chris crystal gemstone shop. I buy all of my stones from Etsy, so this is in their words. It says metaphysical property of celestial quartz is a gorgeous stone that penetrates your spiritual body. Ooh. It drives you to enhance your spiritual energy, greater support system for spiritual evolution. It will enlighten you to new spiritual paths you may not have perceived before. Interesting. It assists in opening the third eye, allowing for greater insight, awareness, understanding. Opens your mind, connects you both astral and spiritual realm. Allows stronger spirit communication. Will amplify manifestation. In this way, it inspires the transformation of yourself from inside out. It's also known as Jacquard quartz, Fenster quartz, skeletal quartz, crocodile quartz. Ooh, I have a crystal that's quite close to that name actually. Or alligator quartz. Many contain smoky or clear quartz, but they may also feature hints of amethyst. Like all forms of quartz, it may feature inclusions of other minerals as well as internal fractures. Yeah, this kind of does give smoky quartz vibes, but when you feel it, it's not the same energy, that's for sure. So I did, as a disclaimer, already by the time I made this video and waiting on all the packages to arrive in the mail, because a lot of them are from different countries like France and Canada and what have you. I ended up working with 1 stone per day, so I managed to work through a total of 17 out of these 20 stones. I have yet to work with 3, which I will show you at the very end. I'll explain everything because it's a long video, but I only intuitively pick these stones, so when I feel like I need to work with them. So that's how I make my decisions when buying stones. I finished the book of stones, so I basically flipped through the whole book, was like, which ones don't I have and are drawing me in. So these are the ones. So now I have a total of, I think, about over 110 different type of crystals in my collection. So all the more to work with your Reiki healing sessions, like I said. So they're just waiting for you to tap into your energy and work with you. So I can't wait to do that for you if you so desire. Alright, but celestial quartz, yes. This was the first stone I worked with, so I don't remember quite my experience with it, but I do keep it in my pocket all day when I do work with a stone. And I meditate with it, and I put it over my heart chakra, sometimes my third eye chakra as well. And crown and throat, depends. And root. It just depends on the day, like whatever I intuitively need. But I'm holding this stone, and I already feel like it's like a warm, glowing, vibrant, but sharp energy. Like I really do feel it, and I'm very, very sensitive, extremely sensitive to energies. And this one is just, it's like it's wanting to connect with you, it's wanting to reach with you. And I do typically have great experiences with quartzes as well. But I liked it the more because they sent us on stone, and it's like, how did they know? That's literally like my favorite stone, pretty much. Alright. Look at the little furry butt over there. So yes, that was awesome. They sent that. So the next one is Spirit Quartz Cluster. So, just like celestial quartz, another type. This looks kind of like amethyst, but it's not. It is a purpley quartz with a white texture bottom. Alright, so this one is 1.5 to 2 inches from World Incense Store. Alright. And what does Spirit Quartz Cluster mean? It's harmony, alignment, nurturing spiritual growth, freedom from fear, and protection. This one has a soft, sensitive, and gentle energy, and it definitely takes a while to warm up to it. Like if you're not working with it, you're not going to really feel its impacts. So yeah. And I feel like a lot has been changing different in my life lately too, now that I'm working with these stones. It's like sometimes people are like freaked out because it's like you temporarily feel worse before you feel better, and you go through these shifts and changes in vibration, but that's not a bad thing. People are The first thing the human carnal reptile mind wants to focus on is the fear, right? And we get so freaked out we stop what we're doing. But when you stop, you create a block. So you have to keep going and pushing through and working on yourself. People are afraid to work within. So it's like these stones will help you to do that. So don't be afraid. They're just rocks. They're part of the earth. You're part of the earth. You're rocks too. You're made of metals, gold, copper. So you're a crystal too. And we forget about our crystal body. So, yeah, you gotta work with these stones once in a blue moon, you know? If you're drawn, okay? If you're drawn. So that's that. Lava stone. Root and sacral chakra. Or this is also called green terralite. Alright. So this says it is wonderful to use as an essential oil diffuser, meaning you put a drop or two of essential oil. Maybe you add it to a necklace and there you go. Oh, let me show you up close. I don't think I showed you. This one looked quite familiar to me. I think I saw this when I was a child. I don't know, but it had kind of like an aroma for sure. And it just reminds me of like a wall or something. It provides one with guidance in order to bounce back from difficult situations. Great for giving strength and courage through times of massive change. Strengthens one's connection to Mother Earth and highly grounding. I felt great all day having this little thing in my pocket. It eases feet, ankle, and knee problems as well. So this is directly from Awakenings. I think that's their website. I don't know. Psychic medium Kelly Miller. Okay, so thank you, shout out. Alright, so this next one, oh, I love it because they always send these cards. You guys remember New Moon Beginnings? They are so awesome. None of this is sponsored. Okay, this is all purchased with my own funds. So, Lemurian blue calcite. This is my first Lemurian crystal. And I got a lot of tumbled ones because they're easier to work with in your Reiki healing sessions with me. But one day I dropped it and it cracked right there. And guess what? That just happened to me just now as I was on the phone with someone with another stone I was working with. And you have to respect when that happens because both times I was on the phone with someone, it's like maybe their energy was off or repelling that crystal's property, so it's like, whoa, you know, it just falls. And a lot of times when it falls on the ground, that stone needs charging or grounding. And yeah, unfortunately, also a lot of times sellers just toss a stone in there thinking people are going to find it looks cute or pretty, but no, they forget they have life to them too. And they forget to charge them. And sometimes you get a new stone, you're like, why am I not feeling anything? Is it fake? Is it lab made? No. The owner probably didn't even bother charging it, so, or clearing its energy, so, yeah, it's important to put them in salt, sunlight, moonlight, you know, in the soil, whatever. You know, a lot of times I go outside and I ground my energy before I start your tarot and your Reiki. Any reading, any service, really. And then I go on my bare feet on the grass outside, and I put my hands on the earth, and then I also put the crystal next to me on the ground to charge with me, and I imagine that energy just like Mother Gaia giving her energy and love, and me giving my light back to her. And it helps with the ascension too, you know, because we're feeling so many symptoms, like these headaches and eye pain and this and that and what have you. So yeah, these stones will assist you and comfort you during the process and let you know, like, hey, it's okay. You know, you're not going crazy. You are just ascending. So Lemurian blue calcite, healing, past life, and communication. It gets its name from its affinity to the element of water. And you guys know Lemuria, allegedly, entertainment purposes only. I'm not here to claim anything as fact. This is just for fun. This is just for relaxation. But before our times predated, it was Atlantis. And before Atlantis, it was Lemuria. Before Lemuria, it was, I don't know, some people say like Sumeria, some people say Mu, some people say the original Terra Earth. Who the hell knows? I know Lemuria, there's something to it, okay? So let's continue. It connects to a flow of energy energy. So we're tapping the ancient past life. Here, what's connected to Earth, who inhabited the Earth in a different frequency, in a different dimension. In resonance with the ancient consciousness of Lemuria, like I said, whether a physical or etheric place, because etheric is like just higher dimension than us. A lot of people also think it's 3D realm, then astral, then etheric. No, it's 3D, then etheric, then astral, then it goes beyond. Well, who the hell knows, right? Do I really know either? Anyway, not here to claim anything. Lemuria was a realm of the watery qualities, intuition, dreaming, feeling, and visionary consciousness. So a lot of water signs feel that, and a lot of feminine energy females do feel that as well. Or men who are tapped into their inner feminine, divine. Because the earth is feminine, it's female, it's divine consciousness. That's why it has water, it has emotions, it has, these densities to it. It carries water and earth energies in a powerful conduit of interdimensional communication and ascension energy. This one was so comforting to carry all day too. It's like I was just like a friend was there with me all day. That's how it felt. It has a strong vibrational connection to source, said to accelerate the spiritual growth and ascension process. Open, activate throat chakra to promote clear, optimistic, peaceful communication. Resonates with the heart chakra to bring deep emotional healing, clearing the path for greater peace and happiness. It helps with negative emotions such as stress, fear, worry, anxiety. It helps increase awareness of spirit guides and angelic guardians and allows for easier communication. Facilitates a connection with ancient cultures, especially Atlantis and Lemuria. Because they were one and the same. Some people claim they lived at the same time. Lemuria and Atlantis, they both lived at the same time. It enhances dream life and facilitates lucid dreaming. It is ideal for opening up one's capacity for recalling past lives, ancient knowledge, and tuning into the morphic fields of the Earth's past. So just like we can tap into our future event, we can tap into the past. Assist with past life recall and strengthen psychic ability. And then New Moon Beginning also has some info guide that says setting your intention for crystals and jewelry. To activate your own New Moon Beginning piece, sit quietly holding the stones in both of your hands. Breathe in the highest white light and then visualize your intention for the piece. You may also say your intention aloud if you would like. The stones are listening and ready to carry your intention, and your piece is now ready. Cleansing your crystal. Your gemstones will work best when they are clear and cleansed. So cleanse and activate them often. Here are some recommended ways to cleanse your jewelry. Place your crystal on the soil or branches of a healthy houseplant for 24 hours. Place your crystal outside under the sun or full moon for at least 4 hours. Smoke cleansing. Steadily hold your crystal in the smoke of a burning herb or stick of your choice until your piece becomes still. Lay your crystal on a piece of selenite or quartz crystal for at least 6 hours. I love this company. Why don't I just start buying all the stones from them from now on? Because I know at least guaranteed they're going to send me something. I mean, for goodness sake. Alright. Agerine. But I like supporting small business, so if it means I bought from 20 different companies, or 15 rather, because some of them sent me like 2 or 3 stones, I want to do it, I'm a small business. I pay it back by supporting small business. Agerine, so Aegrine, Agerine. This is from Mount Malosa in Zomba, in the southern region of Malawi. So they sent this sample stone. I don't know what this is. I have no idea. But it definitely has a spiral to it. It looks like a little wand. Let me know if you know. It's a sample. And then this is Agerine. This is the coolest stone I've ever bought, like literally. Look at that. Sharp, right? It's very sharp to the touch, like pointy sharp. Very fragile, like, wow, I was definitely very careful. This is one of the only ones I think I did not put in my pocket all day because I'm like, I just don't want it to damage it. So, but I definitely worked with it in other ways. And, what can I say? Grounding, protecting, like, reassuring, like, it was very comforting to me. That's what I remember. So let us see what else it means. Integrity / nobility. Acceptance of the self. Follow the heart. Confidence and energy. So yeah, that is very, very cool. So where do I go next? This is Sedonolite. Sedonolite. You can guess it's from Sedona, Arizona. Like literally where I need to go, where I've been drawn to go visit for the longest time. The universe is like, go already, go already, go already, and I just keep ignoring it. And then I find this stone and I'm like, you know when your butt needs to do something and Spirit's encouraging you, but you're like, ciao. Anyways, receive, retain, and transmit energy, okay? It's good for channeling as well, and it gives you moments of enlightenment. Now, all of these stones are great in many more ways. I just can only list so much, you know. I did accidentally wash this in the laundry, and it kind of like flattened the chalkiness to it. I think it's one of them stones that you do not want to get wet. Forgot it in my pocket. Maybe it intuitively needed a cleansing, who knows? So maybe I gotta just charge it up with some salt. It's still chalky, but it was more like dusty chalky, and I feel like it was like a little bigger, and it just kind of maybe washed away that first layer of dirt, perhaps. But this one is 0.6 to 1.25 inches, and it definitely is like vortex energy. Like Sedona claims to have this vortex and connected with the ley lines of the earth. People get dizzy, nauseous when they go there. Some people have an awakening or a sudden realization, a change and shift of their life, a perspective, and so this is only just about a bit of the energy from there. So yeah, that's why it's called Sedona Light. Okay, the next one is Veriskite. Veriskite, Veriskite, Veriskite. And this one is pretty cool. I love the color. It assists problem solving, inner peace, emotional healing, and clarity. Veriskite, 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 Veriskite. Then we have Spiralite. Yes, it is actually a seashell, but crystallized. So it's like, has a glossy glaze to it. It's a crystallized seashell. And this one was so comforting. I even saw the dolphins in my meditation with this. It brings consciousness to focus, increases access to spiritual information, telepathy with sea creatures and cetaceans, okay, and DNA evolution. So high vibration. Some of you may know dolphins, they claim, are not of this earth, and that's why they're so unique. Their brains are huge, they're super intelligent, super intuitive, and they just give some energy, and when you connect with them, there's something inexplicable about it. And that's why every time we see a dolphin, we always go, because their energy is, like, it literally hits us like that, like, you know, that's why we always gasp when we see a dolphin. Unless you live in Florida for a billion years, then, well, whatever. But you know what I mean. Why does everyone always want to go see the dolphins at the zoo? Think about that. And I don't agree with dolphins being in the zoo, just saying. Magnetite. Magnetite. So here is a huge chunky crystal. Looks like a little quartz maybe there or something like that. I mean, I did not expect this to be this big, but it literally looks like I just took a piece of asphalt from a construction site. But it has a metal smell too, like, whoa, crazy. Attracts love, believe it or not. Loyalty and commitment as well. Attracts all those things. Provides stability, grounding, and awakens hidden potentials. So I definitely felt the stability, grounding energy. But this is one of those that's like not too grounding. It still has some like high vibes to it. So it can still make you dizzy if you work with it long enough. But that was quite a big chunk. Okay, this next one I love. It's from Norway. This is Thulite. 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 This one drew me in. The actual original raw stone is actually pretty cool as well. It's just like a pink rock. They sent a sample of pyrite. This is the biggest pyrite. I mean, it's bigger than my actual pyrite. Like, this is a pretty generous sample in my opinion of pyrite. But I love the energy from it as well. So pretty nice that they sent a sample pretty much just as big as the purchase. So Thulite from Norway. So let's see what Thulite is all about. Expression and passion. Increase confidence, joy, and kindness. Diopside. Diopside. Has like a little smooth inclusion here and here. Flat, dark green surface, lighter green on the top. There's diopside. It's kind of a rough stone. It stimulates intellect, connected to the heart chakra, healing, and balance. So as you all know, like pink and green stones, typically heart. Blue stones, throat. Purple, blue, third eye, crown. Crown can be like clear colored stones as well. Sometimes light blue stones. Root is mostly like those dark black, brown stones, red stones, sacral, orangey, yellow stones, solar plexus. So pretty straightforward. Okay, I mentioned it a billion times. I've done a billion of these types of crystal haul videos. You guys pretty much know how it works by now. This is from Russia. It's called axonite. 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 Very thin, very tiny. Oh, that actually glows much nicer on camera than in person. That's crazy. Kind of looks ambery. So axonite. I didn't feel much from this, to be honest. But it still felt good to have it on me. Increases energy and vitality. Aids in making life changes. I guess I didn't need to make any life changes that day then. Hey. And inner exploration and endurance. Well, I guess it did help me kind of get through the day. This next one is from Australia, and it is crocoite. Can you believe this tiny, tiny, thin little nothing of a piece? It's like $25. Like, it is quite a rare, valuable stone like the rest of them, but yeah, it glows kind of like a selenite wand, but it's like reddish orange in person, and it has like a hole in the middle. Looks like a straw. It literally is like a straw. You see that? It literally has a hole in the middle. So I was very gentle with this one. It stimulates creativity, passion, love, communion with the divine as well. But it drew me in. Like, it really drew me in. when I saw a picture of it, I'm like, I have to get it. I don't know why. But there's a lot of cool stones. From the cooler stones are always in different countries. Like I mentioned, like Russia, Malawi, Asia, Australia, you know what I'm saying? Norway, like other lands. Sedona, where else was it? We have a lot more coming. Well, a few more, not too many more. But let me see if I can, yes, this is from Spain. Andalusite. Andalusite. I know Spain has a lot of cool ones as well. Alrighty, Spain. Andalusite. Andalusite is protection, enhances memory, retrieving ancient information, and cleansing. So whatever I talk about, obviously you get yourself a stone or get yourself a Reiki session and tell me, hey Tony, I want you to put that crystal in my session, or you can type whatever you want in your booking. Okay. So this is from Casper Curiosities. So they sent this, which is a chakra information tablet, so I thought, why not share? It says crown chakra, or Sahasrara, is to know. Function, consciousness, enlightenment. Stones great for this are selenite, amethyst, clear quartz, celestite, apophyllite, howlite, seraphinite, angelite, diamond, and rainbow moonstone. Third eye, or ajna, to perceive. Function is intuition and insight. Stones are azurite, lapis lazuli, labradorite, moldavite, moonstone, sodalite, fluorite, blue calcite, iolite, tanzanite, and angelite. Throat, or the vishuddha, to express. Function, communication, and creativity. Stones, apatite, celestite, turquoise, blue lace agate, kyanite, sodalite, lapis lazuli, chrysocolla, sapphire, larimar, and blue calcite. Heart, or anahata, to love. Function is compassion and love. Stones, malachite, rose quartz, unakite, pink opal, ruby, rhodocrosite, rhodonite, jade, garnet, lepidolite, and green calcite. Solar plexus, manipura, to act. Function is confidence and strength. Stones, tigerite, citrine, topaz, amber, yellow and honey calcite, rutilated quartz, yellow quartz, tiger's eye, ametrine, and pyrite. Sacral, svadhisthana, to feel. Function, pleasure, and sexuality. Stones, coral, carnelian, fire agate, honey calcite, sunstone, tangerine quartz, moonstone, chiastolite, Botswana agate. So obviously there's more stones than that for each chakra, but these are just some recommended ones, I guess. And then the root chakra, Muladhara, to have. Function, stability, security. Stone, red jasper, garnet, bloodstone, black tourmaline, hematite, smoky quartz, obsidian, shungite, mookaite, and fire quartz. I have most of these stones, but there's some I haven't even heard of ever. Like, what the heck is that? Alright, so the next one is pretty freaking cool. I love this one. It's my favorite look. It's astrophyllite. It has shining golden colored inclusions. Some look like rose gold color. It looks pyrite-y. I don't know if it has that pyrite, if that's pyrite, but it looks like it. So it's a whitish gray stone with these golden and black stripes. Very cool. It's for acceptance, transcendence, realization of multidimensional self, and forgiveness. So these are high vibe stones, like otherworldly, out there. So if you're not used to spirituality and all this crazy stuff, you might not even connect with it, click with it. You might see weird things, experience odd things and sensations, pulsations, etc. Asians. Only if it draws you in. I always say don't do this particular stones unless it draws you in. Merlinite. So I worked with this one yesterday. course, Merlin. Pretty much like my astral uncle, who I just found out Merlin is actually Jesus' father. So I'm like, what? But I know like a lot of us connect with that Merlin energy, that King Arthur energy, that Jesus energy consciousness. So it's not just like, it's never going to be like, you're the only one that knows that. No, because we're all one consciousness, so we all are connected to that. But it freaked me out when I found that out. I'm like, so that means it is crazy. It's crazy. I was like, does that mean Jesus is my grandpapa? Which makes sense, because if he's my grandfather, your father in heaven, that makes sense. He would be like, in a sense, our grandpa, right? Like, that would make sense. But I'm not saying Merlin is actually my uncle. He feels like an uncle. That's more what it felt like. Like, in my regressions, I'm like connecting with him. And I always see Merlin in the astral realm. And I've been connecting with Merlin and the magician as a child. And he's shown up in movies, shows, video games. And I always connected with him more. And he showed up in dreams. And I'm like, why do I keep seeing him? This like bearded old man with like this hat, and I'm like, why am I always in a library? And it makes sense. So, and Merlin actually reached out to me during meditation while holding this stone, but it's a pretty unique stone. This is the smooth version of it. Attracts good luck and magic, past life work, intuition, connection with elemental energies. This is a very soft, gentle stone, so you're not gonna, I don't think, feel much, unless I guess you connect with that inner magician energy and really tap into it. This next one I'm working with today actually is Numite, and this is the other one I dropped and it cracked again. It was a crazy morning. I might talk about it another time. There's a lot's happening right now at once. Numite, so it's Nuummite. So I'm not sure what company this is, but they wrote the color is light gray to black with metallic blue or golden iridescence. The Mohs hardness rating is 5.5 to 6. Transparency is opaque. Luster is vitreous and glossy. Fracture is conchoidal. And cleavage is perfect, so that's just describing the chemical properties of the stone. Gemological information, the oldest mineral on Earth. Numite was formed over 3 billion years ago from volcanic origins. It's a unique combination of anthophyllite and gedrite metamorphosed into closely intergrown crystals of charcoal gray to black. It has iridescent flashes of gold. Maybe in the sun, but I don't think this one. Though its labradorescence, may include red, orange, yellow, green, silver, blue, and violet. Similar rock has been discovered in Canada and the United States, however only the rare Greenland variety has color developed well enough to be suitable for gemstones. So I guess it's from Greenland. Astrological sign, none. Metaphysical properties, Numite is also referred to as the magician's stone, so just like Merlinite. Stones, kind of funny, I worked with Merlinite yesterday and this today's, but maybe a lot of magic going on, that's why I keep dropping these stones. Stones with elements of magic should always be taken seriously and used respectfully with right intent, as harmful intent rebounds upon the user. So not even wearing diamonds. Like, why do you think people take off their diamond ring when they're pissed at their partner? Because those stones amplify your pissed off energy, so you have to take it off, remove it from your aura before you do damage, because then you'll want to take off the ring permanently. Careful. Alrighty. That's why, honestly, I never liked diamonds, and I never knew why until I found out that information. I'm like, no wonder I don't like diamonds, because my energy's always like... like, why am I feeling like a roller coaster? No. Like, I have to meditate every day or I lose it. Like, seriously, like, if I don't meditate every single day, I'm gone. Like, yeah. the next one, and I love this one, and I'm working with it tomorrow. I can't wait, because this one, like, lovingly connected with me the most out of all of them. Amagreen. I've been hearing about amagreen all my life, and I never bothered working with it, because I'm like, it just looks like amethyst, so why would I want to work with this? But it has little striations of green, white, and purple to it, because it's different types of, I'll get into it, but it's like amethyst mixed with something else. So amagreen is calming energy, stimulates psychic abilities, compassion, and emotional healing. I like the compassion part and the calming energy. I definitely do feel that, and I'll definitely continue to, as I always do, when I do your tarot readings, psychic intuitive work, coffee cup readings, candle wax readings, I do have stones in my pocket always to assist and help with that energy and channel. But amagreen, yeah, it's so smooth and like, oh, it's just the right size, and I like it because I can press my finger against it. And I'm like a very special, weird, unique person. I don't know if it's like autism or Asperger's, I don't know, but like I always have to touch things or put things in my mouth, or like I always have to kind of hold on to things with my fingers and my palms, otherwise like some days I lose it. So yeah, this is gonna be very good to hold on and just kind of work with, while I'm doing like my intuitive work and connecting with energies. So okay, so this next one is Azamar. We're almost done. So Azamar really drew me into rejuvenation, openly express feelings, empathy, personal evolution, and power. It's a nice bluish sea green color. Azamar reminded me of azurite, which I love azurite. It's next to sunstone, my favorite stone. So something to it. I like the stones that like you can really connect with that ancient past energy, especially Atlantis always drew me in. Ancient Egypt, Atlantis, like, even though I don't believe I'm part of those past lives, like the Egypt, yeah, on another like dimension or planet I was, but Atlantis I haven't seen that yet. But there's something about their energy that reminds me, because I know a lot of people also claim Atlantis existed same time as ancient Egypt. Like I'm not talking about Cleopatra, that's cute, but no, I'm talking before that, like ancient old Egypt. Like people forget there was an ancient, like, I'm not talking Alexander the Great era, okay? Rose Sophia, so this is the last stone. Also really, like, I love this stone. I pick it up every time. Like, oh my god. Like, if I get nervous, I pick this up and I'm immediately showered with love. This is the love of Sophia, which is like the 18th dimension, highest supreme energy of love. And this helps with depression, sleep disorders, and it brings heaven and earth together, which is what we're transitioning into nowadays. And the love of Sophia, like I mentioned. So yes. May the love of Sophia shine brightly, shine her loving, beautiful aura of light your way, poopsies. Thank you for allowing me to rush through this video. No, jokes aside. I'm over it. Jokes aside, so the stones were, can you remember? Celestial quartz, spirit quartz, lava stone, Lemurian blue calcite, agerine, sedonolite, veriskite, spiralite, magnetite, thulite, diopside, axonite, crocoite. Sounds like crocodile. I was, look, let me talk about that. You guys remember, I've been seeing in the realm of the spirit a lot about the ancient Egyptian, what people claimed at the time, God, the one of thought, mental, intellect, what was his name? Had the beak, a stone, right? Thoth, Thoth, and then after Thoth started continuously coming through meditations in the spirit, I was seeing a bunch of other stuff at random different times in my life, but after that it was, not the Anunnaki, what was it? Okay, Merlin was before Thoth, then I started seeing, right, I was seeing crocodiles, but lion symbolism, and then I started to see alligator crocodiles, and then I was like walking at this park one day, and I started seeing like 5 or 6 of them close to me. I'm like, what the heck? And then I hear about like all over the like news articles about crocodiles and alligators, and I'm like, and then like apparently there was like 2 different cases that live close to me in different towns of like gators crossing the road and then their yard and breaking through their fences, and I'm like, and then crocodile, now it comes in my life, and I'm like, crocodile, and then we just talked about crocodile energy, right? Didn't we just say crocodile quartz, alligator quartz to describe celestial quartz? So I'm like, what is with lion and the so I have to look that up. And I'm seeing a lot of blackbirds come to me lately. It's weird. But anyway, so those are the names: crocodile, and then we have Andalusite, Astrophyllite, Merlinite, Numite, Amagreen, Azamar, and Rosophia. So those are the 20 stones that I mentioned today. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed as much as I enjoyed filming. I love doing these type of videos for you. I can't wait to work with these stones in your Reiki sessions. And sometimes I bring crystals in tarot if it draws me in, and I show them to you, and I say, hey, you might want to work with this one because I felt Spirit guided me to tell you that you need to. So yeah. Alright, Bomboni.com to support and book yourself a service, okay? God bless you. Links below. Love and light. Take care, and I will see you, yes you, in the next one. Bye guys.